Okay, we'll take the concept of using a sample in the EXS24 sampler. We've got it key mapped inside the edit window. Here we've just key mapped it to C3. Okay, what I want to do is use that step input keyboard to make a rhythmic pattern. You hear this all the time in music. And then I'm going to apply a pitch bend to it to give that kind of a riser effect. So you can do this on vocals, hits, anything, but we'll just use this clap to get things started. So remember the step input keyboard, handy little piece. Open that up here in the window. These note values are what are going to be triggered into a MIDI region that will get created when I start ticking the C3 on the virtual keyboard. So I'll start with a quarter note. Makes my first quarter note, and I'll just keep that process. 4 quarter notes. Let's put in some eighth notes. Remember, you don't have to play it in time. This is all going to be quantized for you. Okay, that's the idea that I wanted. The pitch bend wheel on your MIDI controller keyboard is the one to the very far left, and I'm going to show you a way to just program a pitch bend that's going to make this clap rise in pitch. Something that we need to set here on the sampler first, though, is to tell it that we want to include a type of pitch bend, and that's right here. It's set to 0 right now, so nothing's going to happen. Go into this, and 12 would be an octave. That's more music theory, so I'm going to set that to 12. Now when I use the pitch bend wheel on my keyboard, it's pitching that sample up and down, and that's pretty cool, but I want a really smooth riser on this, and the way I'm going to do that is by using something called Midi Draw in Logic. Double click on your MIDI region to open it up in the piano roll editor. So lots of things you can do with Midi Draw. Okay, the button that I want to go for here is this right here. This is the Midi Draw. You want to enable that. And this is controller data, and you can see that right now it's defaulted to this note velocity. Okay, it's pretty straight ahead. I want to just go to pitch bend. This line now represents my pitch bend wheel at unity, or in its upright position. I'm just going to click once and it's going to make a node. I'm going to drag that to the left and get that aligned and put another node to the very right here. Okay, so if I pull this node down, the claps are going to be pitched low, and as the playhead passes these MIDI events, it's going to rise in pitch. And I can even take this last little bit and really raise this thing in pitch. It sounds like this. Heard it a million times. Pretty cool effect. You can use this on anything. Vocal stabs, horn stabs, you name it. Okay, there it is.